How would you explain the difference between NASCAR and IndyCar?
Well, there's different parts of it. I mean, people-wise, when I went to NASCAR, I remember feeling like, so I lived in England, then I came back to America, IndyCar felt so American. And then when I left IndyCar and went to NASCAR, I was like, oh my God, NASCAR is so American. There's so many foreign and European people in IndyCar. So it's, you know, international, I guess you could say. Felt much more international, IndyCar. There's definitely a lot of posing. I always felt like in IndyCar, everybody was like, you know, who could go to the hauler earlier to show they were more committed. People would like not have a drink the entire season because it was the season. You know, and then you go to NASCAR and it's like, whatever, and like, you know, people are rolling in on helicopters an hour before practice starts and, you know, out like crushing beers the night before. Like, I mean, it's just like, okay, I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but maybe some people crush beers, I don't know. But definitely like so much more friendly, like loosey-goosey, like have fun, you know, be friendly. So friendly, I would say, and less posing, less maybe faking it, you know, fronting. And then, yeah, I mean, the racing was, you know, racing was different because it went from not being able to touch each other on the track to being able to bump. So, you know, that's just a difference between the body work in the cars.
The steepest part of the learning curve for you from IndyCar to NASCAR would be what, and if you had to do it over again, would you make the same decision to make the switch?
I mean, I think I did what I could. I mean, I did a whole season of Nationwide before I went to Cup, so that was a recommendation. I didn't really want to do that, but I did that. I feel like I did a good job of giving it a shot. I think what I didn't realize was just how, you know, the old movie Days of Thunder, there's nothing stock about a stock car. So true. And, you know, the teams always make a really big difference. And, you know, not just team itself, but then like the individual cars within the teams. I think that's why you see the drivers thanking the guys at the shop and people working on the cars, because it's a big deal. It makes a big difference. And so, you know, that kind of goes back to that whole getting people to believe in me and what I could do and putting in the amount of effort that it's going to take to get there, and how you know, one believes in you, that's just not enough. Like that one person can't build the whole car or, you know, do everything. That was the hardest part, was just that there was so much that was out of my control. I look back and Indy cars are much more even than stock cars.
Looking back, do you think you would have preferred to stay in Indy,
I'm totally not a regretful
go
person.
to NASCAR or try Formula One? Or
yeah, I'm not a regretful person.
Yeah.
I'm not a like, I don't look back and think I wish I would have done it different, because I'm happy where I am now. But everything leads to, you know, one thing leads to the next in life, and so yeah, it didn't go as well as I wanted, but I learned, and it was a great experience, and I had fun doing it. Some stuff wasn't fun, and that's why I ended up retiring.